Yes, welcome to our Rise Above Healing transmission. Nice to have everyone here. It's really special that you can take time out of your week to be here because, as we're knowing with what we're navigating at the moment, there's not a lot of people who get us or are on the same page as us. So it's beautiful to be able to express yourself, to be open-minded, and also really honor and respect each other and be compassionate about what each of us are going through. I think at the moment, many of us are going through challenges, and sometimes it feels like we're alone. So it's really nice to come here, and thank you everyone for holding space for all of us here present tonight. And if you've got any oracle cards, feel free to pull one for the group and share it to the messenger chat group. If you're not in that messenger chat group, get in touch with me because I'd love to add you to it. This is the card I pulled for today, which is the card, the ruby crystal. And it's meaning, the ruby crystal, the meaning is to shine, which I thought was really beautiful. I'll just read quickly a little bit about what's relevant for this card that I've pulled for the group. So it dissolves deep trauma and grief within the body and allows you to love yourself through the challenges of life. It enhances passion in all areas of life, deepens your sensual aspect of self, allowing you to receive a flow of life force, energy, and creativity. And it helps to recognize the source of inexplicable fear and anxiety. So it is quite relevant for tonight. And so what I'm going to do now is just light our candle for this evening to set our intention for the group. So here we go. Okay, lighting our little candle, setting our intention to raise our vibration of ourselves so that we can raise the vibration of the collective consciousness, which will then raise the vibration of dear Mother Earth and our planet and all of her inhabitants, including the leaders of this world. So we call in the guides, spirit angels, and the beautiful beings of love and light here in this space. And the way we structure the evening tonight is we begin with a meditation. So I'm going to do a meditation and then I'll read out the Declaration of Self-Sovereignty. So just to very briefly introduce that this group is an extension of the ebook that I recently published called Rise Above. If you don't have it yet, please let me know. It's a very powerful spiritual and spiritual and physical protocol for an antidote to the jab and also for side effects from shedding. Very helpful information in that ebook. And just before we get into it, also want to say thank you so much for everyone who sent their donations through. This is a free group. There's no payment required, of course. But if you feel like you're getting something from this and you'd like to make a donation, then it's greatly appreciated. And part of the profits go to Impact for Women. It's a charity that supports women in domestic violence. So all the donations are appreciated. So thank you, everyone. All right, so just getting comfortable now as we begin to prepare for meditation. So just taking a nice slow breath. And feel yourself coming into this space. When you're ready, you're welcome to close down your eyes. And giving yourself permission to be here. Just notice where your breath is, if your breath is moving in nice and deeply. Or if you need to be a little more intentional with your breath and see if you can get it to move a little deeper into your abdomen. Just notice how busy your mind is, how busy your thoughts are. And bring yourself back to this present moment. Becoming aware of what you can hear, what you can feel, where your body is resting, what you can smell. Just feeling into your body. Feeling into all of the emotions that are present in your body. Feel into your physical body and feel into your emotional body. And see if you can bring awareness to what emotions are present in the body. Feeling where the emotions are in your body. Noticing if there is tightness in the chest, or maybe nervousness in the belly. Or there might be a restricting feeling in the throat. Or maybe your lower back or even your shoulders might be feeling a little tension. Breathe in to these parts of your body where your body is holding on to emotion. Tune into your body now and see if you can identify the strongest emotion that is there present in your body. See if you can give it a name. Identify the emotion. Give it a label. Is it tiredness? Is it sadness? Frustration? Feeling trapped? Feeling angry? Maybe there are a few emotions here. Allow them all to be present. Not singling out any, letting all of our emotions be welcome now. In our body, there's no such thing as good emotions or bad emotions. They're all welcome. Once we've identified these heavier emotions in the body, we're going to give the emotion a personality. We want it to feel like it's very welcomed and special. We're going to give this emotion, or there might be a few, our unconditional attention. All our emotions crave our attention. This is why they come to the surface. It's because they're wanting to be loved and accepted. So let us thank this emotion now that we're feeling, whether it be anger, sadness, stuck, tired, any emotion. We want to thank it for its presence and the lesson that it's come to teach us. Or maybe the warning it's come to show us. Or perhaps this heavy emotion has risen as an opportunity for us to see an area that we can explore deeper within ourselves. Maybe it's popped up as a reminder of something from our past that is ready to be healed. Allow this emotion to be present and ask it if it wants to hang around or if it wants to feel soothed or nurtured. Maybe this emotion just wants to be held, wants to be present with you, wants to be hugged, wants to be loved, wants to be accepted. So we're going to give it permission to be present now, and we're going to allow space in our body for this emotion to come to the surface. And if there's any more to this emotion beneath the surface, allow yourself to dig a little deeper and let that come to the surface as well. There's no need to be shy. There's no need to be scared. This is a safe place where all our emotions, even the deepest ones, are welcome and allowed. Check in with this little personality, this little emotion, this feeling in your body, and see if it wants to be validated. Let it know that it's natural to feel this way, considering everything that's going on in your life at the moment. It's absolutely natural to feel this way given the circumstances that you're in right now, especially with all that you've been through and all that you're going through. Being gentle on yourself and remembering that all of these emotions are part of the human experience. This is part of our growth cycle. We allow these heavier emotions to come up so we can face them, be comfortable with them, accept them, give them attention, make them feel loved. And then once they get our attention, they start to lose their grip. They start to soften. Because now that they've got our attention, they start to get a little bored. All these heavy emotions want are our attention. So when we give them love, soothing and nurturing, their energy shifts very quickly from heavy to light. And the heavy emotions begin to transmute into lighter frequencies, which free up space in the body. So be present with these beautiful emotions that are all welcome here, holding space for them. And now that your body knows it's safe to feel any emotion, you may start to feel more calm, more centered, more in charge of taking care of yourself. And remembering what it is that you need to do for yourself to make yourself feel better. When we slow down and allow space here for our emotions to be present, we're slowing down our brain waves, entering into the alpha state. This moves us into the parasympathetic nervous system, taking the body out of fight or flight. This is how we create the environment for our bodies to remember how to heal itself. When we activate the vagus nerve and we calm our minds and our body, we release the very magical special hormone called DHEA. This is the hormone we use to repair cells in the body. Our bodies are magical miracles that we honor and respect and are deeply grateful for. So check in with your inner being now. Now that your inner being and the internal world of your body feels safe, see how that little person inside of you is feeling right now. Just checking in to see if you would like a hug, a smile, or just simply to be present with yourself, reminding yourself that you're loved, that you're safe, and that everything is working out well for you. Remembering that you have got your own back, that you're okay, that you are a thriver. Yes, you're surviving and you're thriving. And when you're feeling centered and grounded here in your body, you remember the truth of why you're here. You remember your strength. You remember your courage. And you remember that all of this lifetime you have been experiencing, all of these challenges, all of these life lessons have happened to you for this very reason that you're here right now, is so that you have the resilience and the strength to stand up for those who have lost their rights or who have had their rights taken away or cannot speak for themselves. We are all here collectively raising our own vibration so we can raise the vibration of the collective consciousness and ultimately raise the vibration of dear planet Earth. So remember, this is bigger than you. When things get challenging, when you feel like you're running out of choices, remember, we're all standing here together. You're not alone. And we are shining a light, all of us here together, a very powerful light. And we are bringing back light to humanity. So keep your light shining, even when it feels like everything's against you. This is bigger than you. This is about the collective, all of humanity. We're in this together, and we're all very powerful in our own right. And we know that when we come together here in meditation like we are tonight as a group, it is not just the energies of us combined, but a very powerful amplified energy that extends across all of the universe to all beings. So taking a nice, slow, deep breath. And just stay present with that power of who you are. Stay present with your inner being, feeling loved and feeling nurtured. And whilst you're here enjoying this blissful state and your body is calm and relaxed, I'm going to read this declaration of self-sovereignty, which is a very powerful blessing to cleanse and protect your body and your family, and to send out healing energy to the world and those who need it most right now. At the beginning of the declaration, I will ask you to say your name to yourself and just allow these words to wash over you, please. I, say your full name now, please. Proclaim a declaration of self-sovereignty for myself. Say your full name now, please. I am in charge of my thoughts, body, and soul through all time, space, dimensions, and reality. I ask for soul recognition and to be energetically cleansed and protect the entirety of my family lineage, loved ones, and those who cannot protect themselves or who have had their rights taken away. I am strong and healthy. I make all my own choices in the highest resonance of universal consciousness. I stand in my truth, and I am centered and grounded. I ask to search and find all my energy I have accidentally lost or sent out. I ask to bring my energy back to me, purified, and I anchor it at my core. I speak directly to the cells of my body and command that with the guidance of my spiritual support team, that all my DNA be sanctified and restored to its perfect double helix molecular structure. Through prayer and self-care, I create a healing environment, and I trust in my body's own ability to release any toxins that may have accumulated from stress, trauma, external chemicals in the environment, pharmaceuticals or vaccines. I ask to seal my energy with a strong, healthy boundary. I ask to wrap my energy field and my family's energy field in a blue-green light that only divine guidance can pass through. Take a nice, slow, deep breath as we continue. Let it be known, I reject and refuse any agreement, influences, or contracts of entrapment that hold the intention to deceive, manipulate, exploit, control, harm, or negatively influence my being, my family's being, and those who cannot protect themselves or who have had their rights taken away. I cleanse and protect my mind, soul, spirit, body, and DNA. I cleanse and protect my physical place of habitation, vehicle, and workspace. I reject and dispel any interfering energies, dark forces, negative artificial intelligence, or negative technologies, entities, electromagnetic fields, thought forms, patterns, programs, including any energies trying to get to me through manipulating my loved ones or pretending to be of light or source energy. I set this clearance by an infinite number of times, by an infinite number of times, by an infinite number of times, to beyond the beyond, and so it is. Take a nice, slow, deep breath as we're almost there. I acknowledge the current state of affairs, seen and unseen. I forgive humanity and the leaders of this world for losing their way, for forgetting the light from which they were created, I send them love, blessings, and forgiveness, and pray that they eventually return to the love and light of source energy. I thank them for this fear pandemic, for being the catalyst for change, for waking up our world, for us to take healing of humanity and the restoration of our planet seriously. I thank them for allowing this time for us to face our internal shadows, find love, connect with each other, to heal our hearts, heal our planet, and for us to ascend to this place on earth of truth, love, and freedom. So, I thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. I forgive you. But with a very clear boundary. The signal is no. I set this declaration in health, love, and light, and so it is. Taking a nice, slow, deep breath. And just observing your body, how it feels to have these very, very powerful blessings and prayers move through your body, bringing back your power as you remember your truth, remembering why you are here. And feeling grateful to be here. Okay. That is the end of our meditation for this evening. So it's time to come back to your body, feel your legs, wiggle your toes, feel your arms, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your nose, taking a nice slow deep breath and just feel how centered you feel now, how peaceful and light you feel. How grateful we are that we're all here together.